You guys got questions about Dragonite. I've got being hurt. Oh, first thing we do. Mega Dragonite just dropped. Look at this.
The PokeReport. Starring PokeTrainer ALOS.
Let's do it, dog. Let's go to the PokeReport. All right. Let's see here. All right. First, we're going to talk about the new TCG Pocket leaks that we saw a trailer for. They're pretty much confirmed. So let's see here. So we're getting Gen 2 next, with the main EXs being Lugia EX, Ho-Oh EX, Espeon EX, and Umbreon EX. And then after, or in that, we're also going to get baby Pokemon. It's probably going to be like the middle set. There's always like a fill-in set. And then we're going to get Mega Evolutions in Pocket. And I assume that's probably going to come out around the same time as Legend ZA to kind of capitalize on that Mega Evolution. Right here. Come on. Mega Dragonite. It just dropped. Bro, honestly, I prefer Mega Duolingo over, whatever Dragonite is. Duolingo, you don't miss. Duolingo literally does not miss. They're for the Kendrick drama. They're for all of it. All right, Centro links. This is from they released more information about Legend ZA. Lydia here is going to be one of the, not the antagonists or not even your rival, just kind of like a homie. And so Lydia is a dance student who comes to Lumiose City seeking to become a professional dancer, possibly K-pop. She joined Team MZ in exchange for lodging and has been a trusted member of the crew. She's a foodie who loves croissants. That's my pronouns, croissant. And her partner, Pokemon, is Staryu. Naveen is an inspiring fashion designer who's earning a reputation in Lumiose City as a designer shrouded in mystery. He joined Team MZ in exchange for studio space. His partner Pokemon is Scraggy, but he's not fond of battling. Naveen is giving, I want to say, retweet it somewhere over here. Naveen is giving that, who is the professor in Blueberry Academy? He's giving like that sun vibe. Let's see here. All right. Fun Digimon for you. Patamon's evolutions finally came through. The full evolution here. I mean, just look at that. So, also, big news came out about Pokemon Unite, which is like the battle game. So it's I feel like my theory is that it's gonna be like the main battle game while Pokemon goes off and does like super cool RPG stuff. That's not completely centered around battling. And I think this is probably gonna be like that format for the competitive, since they're always like having a game that's is this a format? Is this a format? I feel like they're gonna be able to mix Dynamax, Mega Evolution, and all that good jazz. And here there is actually, instead of super effective, extremely effective. So that's very interesting. So I think they're kind of redoing how effective moves are. So going into Dragon, Ice is super effective, but apparently Fairy is going to be extremely effective. So that's interesting, giving a ×2 and ×4 advantage to that. Over here, here we go. Pokemon Champions, dog. Apparently you can import from Pokemon Home. Oh, there you go.
In this title, you can enjoy the battles you know and love from the Pokemon series on your Nintendo Switch or mobile device. You can invite your previous Pokemon partners to join the action by linking with Pokemon Home, or you can find new partners to battle alongside you right away from within Pokemon Champions.
Boom.
You can recruit Pokemon to your team to battle alongside you. It's up to you which Pokemon to choose. Recruit Pokemon you're interested in and form a team. Then it's finally time for Pokemon battles.
Literally like Modern Stadium. I think this is going to be the
You can
game
enjoy
for
ranked
it.
battles that let you face off against trainers from around the world, as well as private battles where you can take on family and friends with greater immersion than ever before. Take on thrilling matches in single battles and double battles. Finally, we'd like to introduce you to a new way to raise Pokemon that lets you enjoy battles even more. Pokemon Champions offers ways to make raising your Pokemon more flexible and convenient than ever.
Especially EV training.
Teach your Pokemon moves that interest you, then train your Pokemon to make the most of them. Recruit and train to easily enjoy Pokemon battling. Bringing Pokemon battles to everyone. Pokemon Champions.
What?
Plan to release in 2026.
Come on. So that's super exciting. I'm super pumped for that. I think we're actually going to try to kind of like really rank up in that. I feel like that's going to be like the competitive thing. I feel like 2026, we're really going to try to, you know, just go all in for like ranked and just try to do what we can do. Oh, that Japanese yuzu, it hits just right. Oh Lord, got it in my nose too, but I'm okay with it. Dude, like, it's a glorified Dumbo, like glorified Dumbo. This is like the remake of Aladdin for one of our friends. He gets really mad about live action Aladdin. He gets so mad. He's like, it should just be called Genie and Friends. That's the kind of anger that I feel towards Mega Dragonite. I'm like, you massacred my boy, like, and it's not okay. Like, who thought, you know what? We're gonna put his wings from his back to his ears. We'll make him big. People will really dig that. And we'll give him the ball from like Dragonair's tail. Bro, get out of here. Makes me big mad. All right, that's my Mega Dragonite rant. So here's the specs on Pokemon Champion. Super excited for this. One-time eShop purchase, so it's not going to be a free thing, but that's okay because as long as it's solid and it's good, I'm here for it. Can link to Pokemon Home, which is huge. So all the Pokemon that we've like shelved away, we can finally take them from our journeys and adventures and put them into Champions to compete. You can contain new Pokemon too. Say you're someone who's just entering Pokemon, just getting excited. You're one of the 3 million people on the earth who have not played Pokemon Go. You can play Pokemon Champions without having pre-existing Pokemon. The ability to edit nature's EVs, abilities, and stuff. I feel like they're looking at what like Nuzlocke do. Like even just before the stream, was watching Valkyrie's stream on her Nuzlocke and seeing how like Nuzlocks have just came along. I feel like they're like, you know what, we should like listen to the fans and like, you know, do some of these things. So that's super awesome. Points are only earned from winning and playing battles. That means no microtransactions. Microtransactions. Michael, what are you doing transactioning? Microtransactions. So which is great. So it's not a pay for play, and it's like purely like you want to be good at this, like put in some time. So hey, like we won. That's amazing. So I'm gonna put, I can't wait to show off my shiny teams like this. Yeah, that's one of the greatest features I feel like, you know, especially for Pokemon, like in this gaming in general, like having an in-camera, like where you can just take a picture, snapshot. Like, tell me this Roserade isn't exuberating like aura. Like, come on. So that's the daytime one. I'm super excited about the nighttime one. Dude, look at that Totodile. Just being a good old boy. Look at that boy. It's like posted up like this is a mixtape cover. Like, straight out of Kalos. Is Kalos? Yeah. Straight out of Lumios. Crazy boy in a fedora. Sorry, I have to moderate that song. Monetization. Oh, here it is. This was what I was saying. I can't remember this guy's name. I'm gonna call him Professor Blueberry. He's from the last DLC that came out for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. There's a lot of similarities that are happening here. It could just be that they both love Aegislash line, but you know, with one of the Elite Four in the Blueberry Academy having like her dad being one of the gym leaders from another region, I feel like they're piecing some puzzle pieces here. And you know they love to tease different generations within there. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so this is one of those things. This is kind of like the new mechanics for ZA, which are very Xenoblade-like. So over here, they've got the right here. So you can see that. So leafage, razor leaf, literally mapped out A, B, X, Y. And then the same thing here, I think with Mega Evolution too, you have like a timer or a cooldown, especially with some of these other moves too, which is cool. Kind of changes the dynamic of battling. I think that's why maybe, so that's super exciting. So they're really like saying, all right, this is going to be a true RPG game. And the Unite into the battle systems that you love and compete competitively for, like, they're going to exist over here. At least that's how I feel like it's going to happen. This is just some fan theories. We we were hoping, we were praying, we knew it probably wasn't going to happen for them to put Pokemon Coliseum or Gale of Darkness XD on the port, even though they have GameCube. I feel like it's just a long shot for them to put any pre-existing Pokemon games outside of like pinball on the Nintendo Switch Online. But hey, we can dream. We could dream.
The PokeReport. Starring PokeTrainer ALOS.